What's up everyone, John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo here with an unboxing of the brand new Epic 4G for Sprint. Let's go ahead and dig in and see if it lives up to its name. So the Epic 4G is Sprint's version of the Galaxy S line of phones that we've seen permeate through all of the major US carriers. However, Sprint's version is very different than the rest. First, as the 4G moniker is going to denote, it is Sprint's second 4G capable phone next to the Evo. So if you're in a 4G area, you are going to be getting blazing fast internet speeds. And it's also the only Galaxy S variant that's got a full slide-out physical QWERTY keyboard. But enough of me yapping, let's go ahead and dig in and take a look. And of course, we are going to usher in the finger-slicing big ol' knife. So this just came from the folks at Sprint. We're going to go ahead and dig in. This one's much easier to cut. There we go. Go ahead and pull out the box. Looks like there's a business card on the front from the PR folks at Sprint. I'll go ahead and pull that off. And here it is, the Epic 4G. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the box, and of course we'll run through all the specs. If you want to pick one of these up, they are available now. They came out on the 31st of August. And it's going to set you back $249 on a 2-year contract and a $100 mail-in rebate. Alright, so we've got a picture of the Epic 4G on the front, letting you know that of course it does have a full QWERTY keyboard. All kinds of pictures showing you what the phone can do. Facebook, Twitter, all kinds of syncing business. More pictures of the phone on the side, letting you know it's a Super AMOLED screen. We'll talk about that in just a minute. And here are some more specs and what the box includes. I love seeing 4G capable. Sprint is just sort of testing 4G speeds around here. So sometimes they'll pop up and sometimes they'll go away, but whenever they do have them, it is blazing fast. Alright, let's go ahead and dig into the box. Just comes right off. Here it is. Go ahead and pull this out. Push it off to the side for just 1 minute. Familiar Galaxy S branding on the side. Let's see what else you're going to get with your new 4G capable phone. Little tray. Little tab underneath. Got a box which has probably all your manuals. Nice that Sprint's actually including real physical manuals here. So some getting started guide, basic guide, so learn how to use your Android phone. Again, this is running Samsung's variant of Android, or at least their skin on top of it, called TouchWiz. We've seen it on other Galaxy S devices. Here's the USB to power, and here is the USB cord that's going to go into said power brick. And it looks. We also have a micro SD to regular SD adapter, which is pretty nice. There are a lot of computers that have SD card slots. You can go ahead and push that in and be good to go. Alright, so let's go ahead and run down some specs on this guy, because it is packing quite a bit. So first, it is a capacitive screen, of course, with a 4-inch screen with a resolution of 480 by 900, and it is Super AMOLED. So essentially what that's going to mean is you're going to get sort of darker blacks. You're not going to get the washout look in color when you're in direct sunlight. Just going to look better and brighter, and also conserve battery, which is kind of neat. And the AMOLED technology means the touch-sensitive mechanism, as opposed to being on top of the glass, is actually sort of integrated into the glass. Alright, so we have a 5-megapixel camera on the back with, of course, a LED flash. This does take very good video. I've used other Galaxy S devices, and it really does a nice job. HD capable, which is always very nice. This is running Android 2.1, again, with Samsung's custom TouchWiz interface on top of it. It also is running their Hummingbird processor, which is very similar to what we have in the iPhone 4, the iPad, and the new iPod Touch. If you want the sort of techie name of it, it's a Cortex A8 Hummingbird. It's very fast, really capable. These Galaxy S devices just blaze through whatever you are going to need. Also, we have a full slide-out QWERTY keyboard. I've had a chance to actually use this before, and the keyboard is quite nice. You also have a front-facing camera for video calls, which is kind of neat, and something that also makes the Epic 4G stand out from the rest of the Galaxy S lines. Let's go ahead and pull off this, and you can take a look at what the phone looks like. You're going to have capacitive buttons across the bottom, typical array of Android ones. Left side, you've got your volume up and down. Right side, you're going to have a camera button and a lock and power button. Top, got your micro USB 3.5mm headset jack, and on the bottom just a microphone. So let's talk a bit more about the specs and what we are going to get in here. So it does have 512 megabytes of RAM and 512 megabytes of ROM, so it's got plenty of room for storage. Of course, it's got Bluetooth, micro USB, 802.11b, G, and N, which is pretty nice. From a battery standpoint, it's got a 1500 milliamp hour battery. You're going to get 6.5 hours of talk time or 216 hours of standby time. Alright, so let's see how this guy stacks up to its other 4G friend. Here we've got the Epic and the Evo right next to each other. The Evo's got a little bigger screen, but no physical keyboard. Go ahead and stack them. You can see the size difference right there. And if you want to look at another Galaxy S device without the physical keyboard, here is the Captivate. You can see they look very similar, distant cousins. You want to see what sort of thickness that QWERTY keyboard is going to add. There you go. It does not add that much. This is probably one of the best variants of the Galaxy S. So you're getting a front-facing camera, you're getting 4G, you're getting the option to use a slide-out QWERTY keyboard if you want. If not, of course, you've got swipe and actual on-screen keyboards that work very, very, very nicely. And let's bring in, last but not least, the iPhone 4 for comparison purposes. You can see the size difference here. Kick that off to the side. I'm actually very impressed at how thin these slide-out QWERTY phones are getting, especially one that's packing a 4G radio. So of course, stay tuned to the channel. I'll be doing a ton more coverage here, and we can take a look at the device. Any questions you have, go ahead and send them in. Leave comments down below, and all the updates will be on Techno Buffalo. For exclusive content, check me out at Twitter, twitter.com/John4Lakers. I am John Rettinger, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.